Okay, so how is this channel going to be different from others? Well, for one of the things I noticed before starting to start this channel was that I just couldn't find any Black medical doctor in active practice teaching healthcare professionals and lay people about this. There was no one, in other words, out there shouting from the rooftops, yo, Black people, we have a problem. Yo, Black people, you need to do this, this, and this. Yo, Black people, this is why we have such a higher risk. It just seemed like all the talking points were talking points that have been established for a generic population. No, for a specific white population, because that's where most of, if not all of our knowledge about dementia has come from. The genetic, the tests, the research, the drug trials, everything have been on people who are predominantly white, non-Hispanic. And so it just seems like all that information has been distilled into education for the general population, not realizing that we Black people are different in so many different ways. And we're beginning to find out just how different we are. But genetically, obviously, lifestyle factors, dietary factors, behavioral factors, socioeconomic, sociocultural, all these factors are coming in and they're showing us what we, first of all, why we have a higher risk, and number two, how we need to approach and teach Black people in particular. And so there have to be cultural sensitivities. Obviously, there have to be really, we have to say things in ways that are relevant to the context in which the Black person lives. And I can say this from experience because I got burnt. I was speaking to a group of people, mostly Black, and I was speaking from an African perspective. Well, Africans who were born and raised in Africa are kind of different from those who are born and raised in the US. And so obviously I stepped on a few toes and I wasn't sensitive in some ways. I've learned my lesson. Hopefully it's not going to happen again. But I got complaints. So I understand, even as a Black person, how important it is to be sensitive towards your audience that is Black. And I can see really why you don't have too many white doctors talking about this either. I mean, I don't know, because they're easily, you can offend people. But I'm going to take the risk anyway. Obviously, I'm Black, so that gives me a leg up. Yeah, I wasn't born and raised in this country, in the US, but I'm learning. But some things have to be said, even at the risk of offending people. And so that's why we're taking that mantle on, we're taking that burden, we're going to plow through it all. And obviously, if you have any corrections you want to give me, if you have any concerns, if you feel I need to say something in a different way or use another example, please, by all means, send us a message. Make a comment there, give it a thumbs up. If you want to give it a thumbs down too, I get it as well. But just help, let's engage on this platform. There are Black people, millions of Black people all over the world who need the information, and we need to get that information out to them. Okay, so that said, thank you, and stay tuned and do all those YouTubey stuff that you need to do. Take care. Bye.